So it's day one of my detox off of kratom and oxy. Um, as most of you know, I've been trying to get sober for an entire fucking year. I have an appointment with the psychiatrist on the 19th. And I have been calling every day to see if they have any cancellations so I can get in, because I've been having, psychotic symptoms since I got off Suboxone, and each time I go through withdrawal, they didn't have any cancellations, so I called my primary care physician to try to get some clonidine, because I only have 4 tiny little pieces left, and I have Xanax, but I hate Xanax because it makes me so depressed. And they didn't have any openings until next week, so I guess that there's the ER. I could go to the ER, but I'm so fucking sick of going to the ER. It's like I feel like I don't belong there, because if I had a broken hand or something, they'd treat me, but it's like, oh, you're an addict. You never know what the doctor is going to say, if you're going to get one that is supportive or not, and it's like a crapshoot every fucking time because of this goddamn system in this fucking country. So then I called the detox facility in Denver. I'm sorry, I'm like really scattered right now. My blood pressure is high because I'm in a little withdrawal. Not bad, but enough to make me feel miserable. So anyway, I called the detox facility, and their idea of medical detox is to put you on Suboxone, which I got off a year ago, and I don't really feel like going on a stronger opiate with a longer half-life, with a way worse withdrawal. So, basically the options are none. Like, there are no fucking options, okay? Like, I threw $20,000 at a rehab last year that was very ill-equipped to deal with opiates, even though they told me they were equipped to deal with them. Left after a week, didn't get my money back, been spending money on fucking drugs, draining my bank account, like, I just hate how I feel right now. I hate it. And, I just hate this. And it makes me want to kill myself. I'm not going to. I'm just saying that because to emphasize like the level of frustration and aggravation I have at the lack of resources in this country and how hard it is to get help for this. So I ate. I guess it's good that I'm super emotional like this, because it means that the detox has started. I just don't know how I ever got off of Suboxone. And it makes me feel like such a pussy that I can't just do this now. But it feels the same. It just feels the same. My brain has healed enough to where these shorter half-life opiates are like just the same as when I got off Suboxone. I mean, I had like pretty severe brain damage when I got off Suboxone from that drug, and I didn't know if I'd ever be the same. And so I mean, the next plan of action is just to take a fucking shower. Which I don't really want to do because it's gonna hurt. Ugh. I'm just so sick of everything. I'm just so fucking sick of it. I thought about going to the ER to do a little vacation in the psych ward. But I don't know if I need it. Like, I don't know if I'm psychotic enough to be admitted. Am I really a danger to myself? I mean, I don't really know. I'm not making any plans. I don't want to die. You know, I don't want to lose my dogs and my relationship to death right now. It's like, I don't know when is ever a good time to go seek help. I have a hard time accepting help. Any help. Which is probably part of the problem. And then I get really discouraged when I, like, look for help in places and they don't... whatever. Like, the detox facility that just wants to put me on Suboxone. Like, I just don't understand that fucking logic. So, I'm just gonna try my best to suck it up today and take a shower and hope that that changes something. I'm gonna try not to wallow in my self-pity. I feel nauseous. I've had diarrhea. I'm sweating. I want drugs, but I don't really want drugs. It's like, how many times do I want to go through this fucking cycle? I was doing research on what happens to the brain when you go through opiate withdrawal, and one of the things that I learned that I probably knew before, but I forgot, was that I can't remember the part of your brain, but they're in some fucking part of your brain. Noradrenaline is just released and, like, shooting out like crazy. And that is what is responsible for a lot of the symptoms. Say have, like, you know, the typical symptoms: chills, vomiting, diarrhea, major anxiety, that like pins and needles feeling in your chest. Like, I have that right now. But so anyway, noradrenaline is, like, firing like crazy, which is why clonidine really helps, because it calms that, and Xanax also does that, but it's so short acting. Valium is great, but I don't have any, and they don't, like, okay, hi, I'm an addict, I'm gonna go into the ER, give me Valium. Yeah, right. They're gonna look at me like I'm a fucking idiot. So, you know, it's like you're fighting against your brain. And there's, like, such a separation. Like, I have me, and then I have my brain. Or I have my frontal lobe, and then I have my amygdala. You know, the frontal lobe, which is responsible for the decision making. And the amygdala, which is the emotional part that I'm operating from right now. But what can I do? Put my brain on a fucking shelf until I'm done? No, I gotta carry it with me everywhere I go. I have to carry this broken fucking brain with me everywhere. And healing takes so long. And during that time, I'm supposed to be maintaining, like, a life. Which is just a fucking joke. Like, it's a joke. Whatever. I don't have anything else to say.